This channel is part of the Nick Terrell network. Sit back, relax and enjoy your featured presentation.
Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video right here on the channel. So it is of course 2025 and our first video of the year. So we are continuing with the Evercade coverage and the Evercade Cartridge reviews. We're up to number 38 and this time we're going to take a look at the Sunsoft Collection number 2. Okay, so anybody new here? These are cartridges for the Evercade system. They come in a little clam shell box. Opening it up, we see the cartridge there and we get a nice little book with it as well. Okay, so the Evercade, for anyone not in the know, is a ecosystem. We have a couple of handheld devices. We have a desktop console and we also have an arcade machine. Okay, and all the cartridges go across these. So there's a little bit of an intro out the way. Let's go for it. Okay, so we have our little book here. Let's grab the trusty specs. You here still can't see. Okay, so we've got our contents there and a little bit about Sunsoft. Okay, so founded in 1978, Sunsoft began its life as the Sun Electronics Corporation, a manufacturer and vendor of electronics equipment. Like many other companies working in the field at the time, Sun joined the early days of the video game industry in the late 70s with its own takes on a classic block-breaking and fixed shooter arcade game. As time went on, it became clear that video games weren't a passing fad. They were here to stay, and it was with this in mind that Sun Corporation introduced the Sunsoft brand in the late 1980s. Over time, the brand became synonymous with polished games that often featured incredible music. Although well regarded, many of Sunsoft's games have today become expensive and hard to find in their original format. This is at least partly thanks to some of them only having a limited release in selected territories back in the day. With that in mind, we're delighted to bring this varied collection of Sunsoft's finest to a whole new audience via the Evercade platform. So there is your introduction. Okay, so going straight into it, we have Master Blaster, Enemy Below. Euphoria, the Saga. Days Before Christmas. Aero the Acrobat 2. Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Primitive Princess. Galaxy Fight Universal Warriors. And a little advert there showing the relevant systems. Okay, and there is our little cartridge with a lovely little Sunsoft logo on it. So I'm going to go down to the TV, I'm going to play my 3 favourite games, and then I'm going to come back and offer you my final thoughts.
Let's start today with Days Before Christmas. So nice jolly little title. I know Christmas is gone, but hey, a game's a game and a great game is a great game. Let's go for it. So I love the way it starts with the levels of like a little advent calendar. Very, very festive. Santa's hallway. Listen to that music straight off. Oh my word. So we just got to run along and we just got to collect the presents. Here's a little elf. It's one of them where you almost want to start singing along with it. That's not so nice. You're definitely on the naughty list. And there's the end of the first level. Let's move on to the next one. Second game of the day, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Don't know why, it just reminds me of Sonic 2, that part. A very, very cool spot as well. Maybe it's with all the sand. Like the music. Let's collect a few of our throwing stars. Sure, we're going to need them. Little checkpoint. All very nice. So nothing not to like in this game. Second checkpoint of the day. Another checkpoint. Should have shown a little bit more patience and sat in there longer. Not to worry. There we go, end of level 1. Each stage complete. Let's move on to the last one of the day, Blaster Master Enemy Below. Okay, so obviously a NES title, lovely looking little game. We can get out of our little tank, we can jump, and we can fire. There's something almost zen-like about this game as well. I can't explain what it actually is. You know, it doesn't look like that sort of challenging or whatever, but just kind of going along and just jumping over the platforms, destroying the bad guys. Yeah, it really, really works for me. Okay folks, let's leave it there. I'm going to go back up top and give you my final thoughts.
Hi guys, welcome back up. So I'm not really sure what I can say about this cart. There's going to be some good and there's going to be some bad. The games I liked, all the ones I liked. Days Before Christmas, yeah, sure, the festive period's gone, but a good game is a good game, and this is just a delightful little romp. Nothing not to like, good fun, a little bit easy maybe, but hey, let's not hold it against it. Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, I quietly fancied this one. Very, very Mega Drive for me. Really nice character, a little bit of tricky gameplay in there, good fun, recommended. And Blaster Master was the surprise of the cartridge for me, to be fair. I wasn't fussed on the first one, when everybody else kind of raved about it. I did kind of wonder, you know, what's all this about? But, you know, hey-ho, certainly the surprise of the cart. Really, really enjoyed that one. Very, very NES-like. Yeah, really, really good quality for me. So let's take a look at what I wasn't too fussed on. Going to grab the trusty specs and let's go for it. So, Aero the Acrobat, number 2. It didn't make it, but you can probably blame Zero for that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And if it wouldn't have been for Zero, it would have been on there. Nothing not to like, and in my opinion, a lot better and a lot less frustrating than what the first one was. Galaxy Fight. Don't you love that little flick down the specs? Yeah, PlayStation 1 Fighter. Yeah, not for me. I think there's just so much better out there, to be fair. But there may be some folks, these are quite popular, like one-on-one fighters, so, you know, I'm not going to have too much of a go, but personally, just not for me. Princess. This was the heartbreak for me. I love the Game Boy aesthetic. The game just, I don't know, it just didn't click with me, and it's a real shame because it was one of those ones that I really fancied before I got the cart. And Euphoria, I was really disappointed. I found it frustrating When I first put it on, I thought NES, lovely, a little bit of Mario in there, you know, kind of jumping around. It just didn't connect for me when I really wanted it to, and I think that was like what the real kicker was. So my final thoughts on the cart, very, very platform heavy. That's not a bad thing, if you're a platform fan. I would like to have seen a bit more variety, maybe a couple of platformers, but, you know, no complaints. What's here is good. Let's have a look. Yeah, what's here is good value and fun for the most part, is the point that I made. Yeah, you know, these carts, there's like 7 games on a cart. Not everyone is going to like everything, but yeah, no complaints in that department. I was a little bit disappointed in the games that I was looking forward to. Your Primitive Princess, your Euphoria. I was expecting more, but again, you can't really, you know, complain, can you? I enjoyed this one a lot better than the first collection. I wanted to like the first collection. It was one of those that, like, on the video looked like really, really good, but just didn't deliver for me. But yeah, I did enjoy this one. So yeah, that's fair credit. And just to finish, I would recommend this to any fans of Sunsoft. If you enjoyed the first collection, just go and grab this one. To finish on a slight negative is, if I wasn't a complete collector, I'm not sure if this would be high up on my priorities to actually run out and purchase. But you know what? Overall, for the first cartridge of the year, it ain't bad. Okay, join me next time for another Evercade Cartridge review. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Knits Around network today.